Well, I mean, it's only been a week. You still got more than 2 weeks or more than 3 weeks left of leaderboard. So if you're competing on the leaderboard, you got plenty of time.
But Mr. Wagner,
Plenty of time. Alimico, what's happening?
not too bad. I'm about to hop in. Just started up the stream.
Nice, nice.
Zapper said he tried to connect. He said I'm at like 300 ounces behind you. If my jigs did not somehow mess up 2 times, I would have passed you. But I don't see him in
Yeah, I
any
saw
of the
that.
chats. I didn't see him, and
No, no,
I had it up. If I would have seen him trying to get in there, I would have tried to help him.
no, no. That was he. I woke up to that message, so he posted that
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it says
before I woke
10:30
up.
this
So
morning.
yeah,
I had me a good dinner.
like yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna ask, how did your dragon salmon and all that turn out?
Well, I don't eat salmon, so the only one that eats the dragon sauce is my son. I eat it on
Yeah.
rice, but I ended up having sushi because I had bought me a tuna steak to make sashimi and uh, sushi out of. So that's what I had. They had my wife and son had
Mm,
salmon and rice.
yeah. If I do a tuna steak or anything like that, it's sear it, both sides, still nice and
I
rare
didn't
in
even
the
cook it.
middle.
Sasumi's raw, man. So is sushi.
Well, well, yeah, sashimi is raw, yes,
Well,
but
that's why I meant
no,
sashimi.
I like mine. Yeah, yeah, I
But
got you. I
but
used to make sushi
the
and
rice
whatnot.
was I didn't let the rice cool down before I went to wrap it, and it cooked just barely cooked the
Part
outside
of
of
it.
the tuna inside the wrap. Oh man, it came out so good
Hmm.
like that though. Like the added
Well, I mean,
flavor.
yeah,
Yeah, you could do a
you
cooked
could do a
tuna one too.
seared tuna.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
All right, let's
because
start
to me,
this
like,
second.
if you take it and if you sear it on the outside and leave it nice and rare and cold in the middle, it's like eating a steak. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it was great. My
And then
wife's like,
yeah, if you were to
how
do
can you
something
eat
like
that?
that,
I was like, very easily. She's like,
one bite at a time.
yeah, that's
Watch.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, but I like sushis. I even bought me the seaweed wrap and all that stuff to actually make it.
That's
But then I stuffed it too
that's
much with
my
rice
issue.
with the seaweed. You
Yeah,
know,
I don't like the nori wrap. Like if I just did, a couple thin slices of tuna in my hand in the palm, and then a little bit of the sticky rice, and
yeah.
maybe
Well,
a smear with wasabi.
you can make sushi without the nori.
Yeah, yeah,
You just use
yeah.
like parchment paper instead of a nori, and to roll it. Once you get it rolled, then it's all cake after
Mhm.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah. To me, just nori reminds me too much of goldfish food. The smell, so I'm like, yeah, I'll pass.
Well, I mean, it is dried seaweed. If you get a good one,
Right.
if you get a good one, it's dried seaweed. They have organic nori, but I didn't like the looks of it. It didn't look authentic, and I don't think I would have liked the taste of it. Where I actually like seaweed, it's actually pretty good for you too. It's high in iron.
Yeah, I eat spinach.
Oh, I do too, but I mean,
Yeah. Cortese, yeah, the nori is the part I can't handle. Yeah, I can eat most sushi as long as it doesn't have the nori. Like,
my wife took a picture because I have what is it? A cheese cutting board. It comes with a little
yeah,
fork
yeah.
and a little knife, and I plated it on that rather than a plate
Oh,
to make it look nice. And then I made my own sauce with soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and a little bit of mustard because I didn't have any mustard spice. So
I would have used a little horseradish. That's the closest thing to wasabi.
yeah, I can't eat wasabi. So
Oh, come
I
on.
made my own sauce. No, I can't eat anything too hot or spicy.
Right.
So I made my own little sauce. Came out perfect too. A little tangy, just enough to have a kick between the soy sauce and the mustard, but added the sweetness
Hmm.
of the teriyaki sauce. So yeah, man, it came out pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Good.
Not bad for my first time
Yeah,
making
no.
sushi.
Normally, when I do salmon, I usually serve it with a white rice, a little bit of dill in it,
Hmm.
and a cucumber salad with it. Um, so nice, refreshing, cool. Hit everything with lemon juice. It's awesome.
My sister-in-law was like, "Paul made that?" She goes, "Yeah, Paul made it. I watched him cut up the fish and it was raw."
Yeah, no, I've made sushi. I had the little mat. It's basically like a bunch of wooden skewers all sewn together, and
Hmm.
I've got the wooden rice bowl that you use to mix the sticky rice in.
Yeah, well, you know how to do that in a
I
rice
messed
maker,
with it.
right?
Oh yeah, no, I have the
And,
rice maker, and then
well, no, you
I
know how
put
to
it in
make.
this wooden bowl.
Well, yeah, that dehumidifies it, but you could actually use the rice cooker to do that too. You just put a little less
Oh, I know.
water than what you would normally put in there, and it makes it nice and sticky. My wife's like, "Why is your rice so sticky?" I was like, "Because it had to be, because I was making sushi."
Right. No, when I do it, I rinse off the rice granules until there's no starch coming off of it.
Hmm.
And then what makes it sticky is after it comes out of the rice cooker, you throw it into the wooden bowl to mix it, and
Hmm.
it's a little bit of it's a rice wine that you use.
Yep.
I think it's mirin sauce,
Yep.
a little bit of sugar. Yeah, and then that's how I make my sushi. So,
Yeah, but you said you don't use the wrap either, so when you use the
well, the
wrap,
nori,
when
no.
yeah, when you don't use the nori, then you don't have you don't you don't have to do that if you use the nori. But if you don't use the nori, you have to do that to roll the sushi ball out. Although, what is it? I like taking the rice and making rice balls with tuna in it too. Although,
Right, right. Well, there's different forms, but yeah, the rolls. If I'm doing the roll, then yeah, I use the nori. Like I'll do a spicy tuna roll, and I don't like it, but people do. So
yeah, but I just decided to try something different. I was like, well, let me try to make something different. I ain't tried to make something different in a while. I was like, the last time I bought a steak, I wasn't too happy with the steak I bought because it was bad. So I was like, you know what?
yeah,
Since they're gonna have fish, I'll have some fish. I don't eat a lot of fish. There's certain fish I don't like, certain fish I like, and tuna happens to be one of the ones I like. I like it cooked or raw. So, like, I think I'm gonna try to make me some sushi. My, you can have that. I'm going to. That was the conversation. Yeah, you can have that. I plan on it. It's okay. You can have your salmon. I will have my sushi. It's the only thing I hate about this part of the map up here. One of my,
where are you running?
I decided to run the four squares up in the waterfall first, and the one is right against the side. So if I go down too far down, I scrape the bottom. So it's like, I mean, two of the squares didn't have too much in them, but the other two had, one had over 1,700, the other one had over 2,300. So I was like, you know, I know that's not a lot to start, but it'll be enough to get me afloat for a couple days with a two with a double wash, as long as I can manage to get a full
Right.
double wash out here. Because I'm on the first
Yeah.
truck of the second wash. I already got one, or well, not washed, but clean. I've already started the second clean. Depending on how much I make off of this, I might, just to try to get some extra help, and pray that I can get me a couple, at least bucket swappers or something to make it easier on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I didn't have to stop to clean, I could have just kept running trucks. You know what I mean?
Did you see that video that I posted?
Not yet. I was gonna wait until I was ready to actually start hiring, like
Okay.
serious hiring. So I'll probably
Yeah.
watch it a little bit later before I crash, so that
Yeah,
when
no
I'm done
problem.
with my homework tomorrow, depending on how much I make off this double clean. Really? Why are you glitching out, truck? As I wonder if Indy's been on at all.
Who?
He put in a little.
Indy did a stream today.
Yeah, he put in a little bit. I
Nice.
put in about 900 today already,
Nice.
and I haven't even finished this double clean. So if this double clean is anywhere over 1,000, we'll have a nice.
Yeah, you missed hanging out with Old Man Gaming in the chat today.
Yeah, I seen him, but I was a little. That's when I went to go actually start cooking. My wife said she wanted us to eat about 6, and because I sear their salmon, then I bake it while I'm making the sauce. Plus, I was gonna making sushi and all that crap. I knew it was gonna take a little bit, so I was like, man.
I gotcha.
I even said that. I was like, man, Old Man Gaming's in there, dude. I love watching him play.
Well, he was in the voice chat. That's what I mean. He left
Oh, yeah.
maybe a half hour before you popped in.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. I was like, oh, I want to go in there, but I'm eating, and I don't want to be eating while talking. But nah.
Right.
I was like, it's
The
okay.
guy's a legend, and
I know. I'm like subscribed to his YouTube. I love watching him play some of the games he plays.
yeah.
But you know, hey, I'll catch him next time. Probably won't be the first time he came.
Right. Right.
Get off driving. How did I accidentally put on driving? So I ordered me a bright purple controller,
Okay.
and there's a place you can actually create, you know, because you can change out. You can get like covers for your controllers.
Right. Right.
Thinking about when I get my Mac, or make my mat, I should say, and get ready to buy it. So I have a mat with my, you know, one of the big mouse mats that your keyboard and everything sit on.
Yep.
I'm gonna get one of those with my logo on it, and I'm gonna see if I can't get an Xbox controller cover made with the logo on it.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Because all it is.
What you got to do is order like 6 of those mats, and then convince your wife that they're placemats for the table.
No. No. She knows what she knows what my gamer tag looks like. No. She's like, that is not a placement. No,
That's the placemat.
I told her I planned on doing it, but right now I'm waiting for my last stream to pay me, or my last what is it? The last sponsor stream I did. I made a few dollars.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for that to actually pay me. They said they should have me paid by the end of August. I was like, why the hell is it taking so long to pay me? I was like, because if they don't pay me, I won't do another sponsored stream.
I looked into it. It says it takes anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks in order to get paid out.
But that's fine. I'll know when I get paid because it'll go to my PayPal business account.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot, but the mat is only going to cost me like $10. So, but it was enough to pay for the mat, and then it's considered a business expense because it's got my gamer logo on it. Either that, I'll use it to copyright my gamer tag so that it can't be copied.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I got a new follower today. I need 2 more and I'll hit 50. I'm so close to being relevant.
Is there anyone on my side that hasn't followed Limico yet? Go get him his followers. Let me see if I can find you.
Me and Bulinful tormented tortured Billy Bob last night. when I went to get off last night, I hit him with a couple of screams. I subscribed to him, you know, because I subscribed to YouTube. And he's like, thanks for that. And then right after I did that, I screamed. And about 5 minutes went
Well, I
by.
was there.
5 minutes went by, but Linville did it again. And right after I was getting ready to leave again, I was like, all right, guys, good night. But I waited. I was sitting idle, letting Billy Bob think I was gone. And right before I left, I hit him with it again. He called me an asshole. I'm like, well, Billy
That's
Bob.
normal.
I'm like, Billy Bob, that ain't nothing normal. You already knew this. It's not like you didn't already know this. You talk with me in chat. You know I love you anyway, buddy. No, but I subscribed
Yeah,
to him to help
pretty
Belinfo
good.
because I seen Belinfo was trying to get him up to his 10 followers. And I was like number 8, or 10 subscribers. And I was like number 8, so then she went ahead and she sub, uh, what was it, gifted 2 subs to make him hit 10. So you guys are too good to me. It's because we love you. You're an odd man, but we love you anyway.
I
Okay.
dropped a link to go check out Limico. If you're not following, help him hit his goal. Get him up there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe we can make him an affiliate.
I only need 2 more. I would greatly appreciate it. Although, I mean, they don't have to leave your channel just to come do that. They can finish watching you first.
Yeah, you know, up to them.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
still be here.
Thanks, Wheels. Wheels just scared the hell out of me because I didn't see him pop in here. Next time I know I get a follow. You
He
think
says,
I
"I
should?
got you, Limico."
Hey, do you think I should go for my main squares first before I hit that upper corner?
I think you should do whatever you got to do to make sure you don't go bankrupt.
Well, all I gotta do is 2 more truckloads of that. 2 more truckloads, but I ain't gonna get that out of these squares. But I don't know if I want to dig down through 3 meters of shit when I got some perfectly good squares down here. You know what?
If you got a buffer, I would get a bulldozer, clear it out, and dig as much as you can.
I don't have. I have to finish running enough to. Um. What's the that? Thanks, Miller Eye.
Ooh, there you go. Look at Miller, I go.
Oh wait, that should be 50.
Possibly. Cortese said that they would do it, but they're already a follower, so.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Every so often when nobody else is around, I get a few of them that pop in and see me. Let me go
Nice.
see if it updated. Give me a second, guys. You're gonna see
Got
my
a good-
Twitch channel.
Good community. You guys are good people.
Yeah, I love you guys. Thanks.
Even though
That
I
was
call
wrong.
you the degenerate army, you know. You guys stick around.
Oh no, wait. That's right. It takes it a little bit to update. It didn't even update the ones I had last time. Unless I.
Yeah, it
lost
takes a
one.
while. I call you the degenerate army, you know.
Oh no, on my.
You guys,
Yeah, I forgot. It takes it like a day for it to register everything.
Yeah.
That's okay.
keep pushing.
I
You
appreciate
can
it.
always drop it in the Discord. You can drop your channel. There's the self-promotion spot. You can be like, hey, I'm just a couple shy. I could use a few.
Oh man, you know those spots I dug out on the last map?
Yeah.
Same spots except for the deepest is 1.0. The deepest one.
The deepest spot is 1 meter.
Yep. The deepest spot of overburden is 1 meter. The rest of them are all 0.5 or below.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Like, I'm digging through 1.5 meters right now.
Yeah, a meter and a half ain't too bad. I might just go do that on the upper squares save my big
'Cause, I
ones
mean,
for when I really start to push. I mean,
the excavator will reach down like 9 meters, and even if it's 8, and you take 2, that's still 6 meters of good digging. So
yeah, I might do that. I think I'll go hit these ones first, actually, because they're 2 meters deep, 1.5 at the lowest for overburden. There's a couple that are
right,
higher,
right.
which is why I was asking if I should put in a road, but I don't feel like getting a bulldozer and bulldozing for those. I just want to try to get enough for another reset.
Heck yeah, Ryan. He's working on his video of the road. He's got the first part done.
Good, because I'm going to need it. Oh, shit. Thanks, Big FD. Appreciate that, guys. How's it running? Is it running smooth?
What, your stream?
Yeah.
Looked like it. Looked like you were running alright. No issues.
Yeah, well, I got 5 green bars down there for my connection. I had to redo the wizard in order to get it to work properly again. Something happened when the lights fritz, probably.
Well, I mean, when you switched your router, it probably, or modem, it probably, yeah.
That's possible too.
You know, now you're actually getting a good solid connection, and you're able to run at higher frequencies or whatever. So
That's possible. Alright, guys, we're moving spot. It's Eddie K.
McNovan, time to cash my buckets and see if I pulled
I
enough
don't know
gold
if
for
I
the
have.
workers.
I don't think I have sound things on yet, guys, because I think I have to be a full affiliate in order to get those on there. Either that, I just
If you
don't
have
know
an
how
overlay,
because I'm kind of new.
yeah, that's okay.
I'll try to have.
You'll
them
get
up
your
for the
sound
next
alerts.
one.
If you make affiliate, I'll help you figure out the sound alert thingamabobber.
I appreciate all your help, Rasher. I really do. Yours, Billy Bob, Speed, when he decides to chime in and help me. Cass today was helping me out a little bit. He was telling me about the Frankensteins.
Don't use Frankenstein's. There you go. No.
Because I guess he's
I'm
using them. Because I was like, you on the DL? Wait, I said, wait, you're on the DLC side? He goes, yeah. It's like, I didn't even see you. He goes, look above you. So I look up, oh, you're a fourth. That's why I didn't see you. we just had like a big old,
he's up there.
a big old joke going. I was like, look, man, I said, I'm just trying to reach my 150k gold, my 150k, thing. To say, hey, look, I was able to do this. Now let's aim for higher next season. But then you guys challenged me. Well, see if you could do it with 3.5. So I'm like, sure, challenge accepted. Why not? Let's make it harder on myself.
Well, that's up to you. I think you should just try to hit it with tier 5.
Thanks, Big. Appreciate it. He told me it looks good.
Right? Feedback's key.
Yep.
Feedback is key. I'm more worried about how it sounds than how it looks myself. Like, everybody's sound volume's good.
How's it sound? Can you hear the game and me?
loud.
Yeah, speaking of that, because sometimes I have issues where they can't hear me because the game's too loud. Although he must be able to hear me. He answered my last question. Didn't even think about that.
Right. It's like I have all my volume stuff cranked down to where you can't even hear the machines running or anything.
Yeah, I must have people
That's crazy.
watch my videos, because YouTube will automatically put your streams as videos. I must have some people that watch them because I gained a few more subscribers over there too. I gained like 5 subscribers. Like, oh wow. So
That's awesome.
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, okay, cool, but your mic is not real loud. Oh wait, I got my volume turned down on it? I don't know how to fix that on Twitch.
Go to your OBS, and you have your audio mixer. You can see it.
Yeah, I'm at 9
Okay, so
dB.
on audio mixer. Okay, we'll kick it up to 10 then.
It won't let me go no higher unless I gotta go to properties and do it that way. Or is that a
If
band?
you go into the little sprockets or whatever
Uh
in the
huh.
bottom left corner of the audio mixer,
Yep.
then go to your mic and kick it up.
Mm. Let's go through this. Ah, there it is. Let's kick you up to 10.
See if that gets any better.
How's that? That any better? Is that better, Wheels? Oh, is it? That's because on his side I'm going through his well, he allows for sound to go through.
Yeah. No, I allow the Discord chat to come through so you can hear. Well, on your stream, he doesn't hear anybody. It just sounds like you're talking to yourself.
Well, no, he said your mic's not real loud over here. I just turned it up to 10.
On yours
Yeah, I just turned
or
it up
mine?
to 10, but I only got one person watching on mine.
Okay.
He said on your stream it sounds fine, but on mine you can't really hear me. Yeah, I know. That'll be fixed when I get into my new house.
Well, I know he sounds fine on here. It's because I got my audio figured out.
Well, yeah, no, he said there's a lot of air background. Yeah, that's because you can hear my wife's TV and all that stuff. Once I get into my new place and I soundproof my new office, won't have that issue anymore. Yeah, man, I just do what I can for right now. So what other games you into, Wheels?
Are you saying I have a buzz in my
No,
nubbin?
The buzz.
Hey, Mick. Oh, that wasn't Mick. I don't have my Discord up right now because I was messing with my OBS. That was Dapper.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think McNubbin Limico stuff is like fans or some kind of stuff going on in the background.
Yeah, you can hear a lot of stuff in the background of mine, my AC and all that. Because of where my...
Yeah, I think it's the AC more than anything. It's not necessarily a buzz, just the AC.
How's it going, Paul? How's it going, Washer?
I'm doing alright. I'm working on my second clear, well, third clear of my new, my reset Nighthawk. Jeez, I'm doing pretty good so far this season. I made it to Nighthawk in record time for myself. I made it to a reset in record time for myself. Maybe I will hit my 150k I'm looking at.
I'm doing pretty well, Dapper. Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I would have passed you if my damn jigs didn't back up on me twice, and I don't understand why they messed up.
Yeah, no, that's what I saw when I got up this morning. I was like, oh.
It's like everything was running. The equipment was on. It was all, working. It was skipping back and forth underneath. But the one time I went to it, it only had like 2% in it, and everything else was at like 98. And another
Hey,
time
what's
I
up,
went
Heather?
to it was at 50%, and everything was at like 98.
Yeah, I like Farm
That's
Sim. I
strange.
play a casino sim. a couple tavern tycoons, some game creator sims. I just downloaded a dungeon one where you gotta create a dungeon. Got that the other day. Hybrid played it. I think it was yesterday. He streamed it for about an hour. The dungeon one. It's a neat, nifty little game. But right now, I'm focused on this because I gotta hit 150,000, and I gotta hit my first goal. My first goal is 150,000. If I could pass indie gaming while hitting 150,000, that would be great. Because he's not.
Well, Indy's goal is to hit 200, so
Well, he's almost off the board.
yeah,
But
yeah.
But the highest person on there is FaZe, setting over 200,000. Everybody else is still in like the tens of thousands. And as long as I get going here pretty good, I should start running pretty decent. Especially after I get the controller. Because I got used to using it, and then I will make sure I don't throw this next one though.
Keep the broken one near you.
I'm
so
just
you can
gonna
throw the
say
broken
I'll
one.
keep the broken one close. So if I have one of them days, I can just throw it again.
Ryan says, Dapper, I have completed the first part of the video.
Nice.
Nice.
I can't. I hope I get a good map so I can put that to use, Ryan.
And I did the worker video. It's about 5 minutes long. But Old Man Gaming was hanging out in the voice chat today, and he made a good point that I could expand upon getting workers a different way for those that want to get their workers but can't wait until the workers are level 70. Like, you get all your workers and then start digging, kind of like Ty, where he's got all his workers and now he's like season 2 digging or season 3 digging. So, which I may mess around with that a little bit. I mean, I have plenty of saves in which I made it to Nighthawk. I could pick one and do a worker one.
Tarvok.
Kurtuzi says to give.
Tarkov. What's that? What's that
Yeah,
game
good
about,
old-
Bills?
Ooh, Tarkov.
Yeah, Bill.
Um,
Heather. My friend Heather says, "Oh, Tonka trucks." Dude, that's what we need. We need a Tonka toy skin for the frickin' for the
Yep.
That would be awesome. A
check the workshop. They
Heather-
might have one.
Heather, you gonna make me go look for a Tonka toy skin for my dump truck? I didn't even think about it until you said that. She's one of my D&D people that play with me on Friday nights.
Ooh.
I'll
Kurtuzi
have
says
to
that they
take a
try to
look
use
at
controller,
that.
but can't do it.
That's because, well, no, there was a superhero called Nightwing. He used to be Robin, and when he got older, he changed it to Nightwing.
And what was that, Dapper?
Aw, really? What a time for that to happen, right? Set you down if you'll let me. My hose decided to break on me.
Don't be doing that.
Alright, let's hop different trucks here. Oh, perfect. First shot. Let's go park this bad boy right here. Actually, you know what? Let's grab this fuel trailer over here, fill it up while I run up. Oh, you're already good. You got enough fuel in. Helps if I back up to the right side. You have enough fuel in you to fill it.
There we go. I just typed it out instead.
I gotcha. I think what I'll have Ryan also do is drop that link into the gold mining sim help channel on my Discord.
Well, I appreciate that.
Hmm. I'll check it out.
Because I have one square left to dig up by the waterfall. I'm sitting at about 1.7 million right now.
You got about enough to reset.
Oh, I have enough to reset if I want to drill myself.
I was gonna say I did it
Right.
on 1.4.
It is
Yeah,
doable.
if I want to drill my, I probably had enough a while ago, but I was hoarding gold. I held on to it till I had like 1,000
What am I
ounces of gold and I went and smelted it.
Yeah, getting 1,000. It's a little easier to do the math on 1,000 ounces, right?
It's real easy to do the math on it, no matter how many ounces it is.
Right.
You don't take the gold loss into account and you just put three zeros behind it.
Yeah.
Really didn't have time for this breakdown. Always happens on it
No, that happens.
the most inopportune times.
Just like if you were to out uh, smelt your 0.347 ounces of gold, you would only get $347 for it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know that the gold price for me is over $1,200 an ounce. So
7.
Yeah, I'm only I round down, but sometimes it's 1,100, sometimes I do 1,400. You know, it's I just round
oh
it
yeah,
down to 1,000, easy to do the math that way.
yeah. Well, I just meant more of the claim holder math. So if you're trying to find out
Yeah,
what 40% or 45% of 623 is, it's not as easy as if you were to find it out for 1,000.
Yeah.
so when I do that, when I because it's 45% and I do the plain bit, I just do 50%.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
And,
people do
and,
if
and
they
I'll
don't
be
have a
like,
calculator.
I'll keep the other 5% as the buffer.
I'm literally
Yeah,
standing
no,
on the
that's
pile of dirt in the back of my excavator right now.
yeah. Well, it's your turn because Dapper had to play monkey yesterday to get up to his hydraulic hoses.
Yeah,
That
it couldn't
sucks.
have happened in a better spot. You know, it's like let's do this the hard way. Let's do it while you're here and you ain't got nowhere you can stretch the bucket out to get up to me easy.
Yeah,
Pretty
he
bad.
had to do it while standing on top of the boom.
Oh, hey, I've done that.
Hmm.
When I was at what is it? Not Pine Valley, but Rivertown. I did that.
I never want to do that again. That
Yeah,
sucks.
no fun.
Yeah.
I will
Well,
fight through it, moving barely at all, just to make sure I can get it to the ground so I can stand on the ground.
I will try that next time. Um, but no, I hired a bunch of normal workers.
You hired a bunch of normal workers?
Bunch more workers so they can now that I actually have money
Oh, yeah.
and I'm seeing how much money I can pull in. I hired a bunch more workers, so I have one guy for each vehicle on my plane.
We're
I
just
have
gonna fly back this way. We're gonna put you up by the
one guy for the
gas
mud,
tank.
one guy for the mats, two guys for the jigs. of course, I hired the two maintenances and the two overseers.
Right. Because I remember when I left,
He
you had the
didn't.
one overseer and two mechanics. So
He
Yeah,
didn't.
so the only thing I have left sitting in my pool is like 4 or 5 guys for the excavator.
You gotta do what you gotta do, Heather. I mean, if he feels that's his best course of action, then good on him.
So I really don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, you know? And I'm trying to train that last guy up, the washing machine guy.
yeah, yeah.
As soon as he hits 70, he's gonna go to the other map. So I pretty much have everybody now.
Yeah, yeah.
I just haven't decided what am I gonna do if I wanna. Wake me up. I don't know. You let me.
Yeah,
So
Limiko, I can't see the person you're talking to. Are they talking in a private chat to you?
Who?
let me go
You.
screaming.
Yeah, I'm
Well, I know
streaming.
he's streaming, but I'm in his stream, but I don't
Oh,
see Heather commenting.
Oh,
So.
that's because she's on my YouTube. She's over on my
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
instead of on my Twitch. Where if she was in
Gotcha.
my Twitch, you'd be able to have a conversation with her too, Rasher. But she doesn't think things
Right,
out.
right.
She's a little on the
you need
ditzy
to
side.
get.
I love her anyway.
Oh,
You
that's
need
so
to get.
mean.
She's one of my friends. She knows she is.
I gotta find the name of that add-on for OBS for you guys.
Well,
You know
if
how
you
you,
look
you
on
know
the
how
if
you
you
at
look
the
at the
top of
top
your
of my
screen.
screen, yeah, I have it to where you can see both chats if you're
Yeah,
watching the video. Yeah,
yeah. So you already have it.
yeah.
Share it
Well,
to Limita.
my chat back box is supposed to be showing in my
Well,
stream.
no, he's using Restream. He's already got it.
Yeah.
What it is for my chat box. I use Botrix, and use the widget that shows the chats, and then I just put it in as a new browser source or whatever. So he
She's
needs his chat to show up. Yeah.
uh, I love you, Heather. She goes, "Oops, had a blonde moment."
Yeah.
Well, he
So
should have access in the docs. So he should have Restream docs for the chat to show up. So
yeah, I seen a stream that has 2 bots,
All right, come on.
and it
hey,
would
Delta 69.
David at work, Heather.
The the bots would do what?
he has a bot, and like all the bot job is to read YouTube. So you would hear it would show up the bot's name saying so and so from YouTube, and it'll put their comment down, their name and comment,
Gotcha.
and then they would have one on YouTube that would do the same exact thing. So and so from Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good idea. I
I'm not
mean,
that
figure that out.
advanced.
Let me know.
Yeah, yeah. As I just said, I'm not that advanced.
There you go. Brian said it. That's Restream bot.
Okay, I might look into that then.
Okay, we need one more truckload, and then I gotta get this stuff cleaned so that I can go smelt.
But yeah, so
I'm really pushing it.
see, like part of me just wants to say F it and do a
Reset now.
reset.
Hmm.
But the other part of me is thinking, well, it's only Thursday night. I've got Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and I'm thinking that's 7 squares. That should take me at least 2 days to dig out.
Really?
I'm
He's
down to
only playing
playing
like
4 hours a day now.
if that. Yeah,
Oh well. Yeah, I get that.
So 4 or 5
at
hours.
least
Let's
until the
see.
weekends.
And until my weekend. So part of me is saying like I might just wait until dig out those 7 squares I have left, and then Saturday, if you're on, I can have you walk me through the process.
The resetting process.
That's
Unhook everything, take everything to a different claim, and then reset. As I found out, if you do the store reset thing, or the if you reset with everything on here, your grates and everything, even if you have them in the machine, will go bye bye, and you have to buy them again. I found that out this reset.
Well, they can. It doesn't mean they always will. It happened for you, but I mean, most of the time when I do it, it always resets fine. So
oh, I kind of like without knowing how it resets. I have to pretend it's winter. I don't have to take everything out, haul it to my shed.
I mean, it's really up to you. Like I leave everything out there, um, and I just repurchase everything again because I don't want to spend the time driving back and forth or fast traveling back and forth to get it.
Yeah, that's what I ended up doing with hoses
So
and cords. It was just easier that way, and buckets.
I mean, if you got the money, it's no big deal. If you're really hurting, sure, take the nuggetator, wavetable, and magnetite separator. But
Oh, I already sold the Nuggetator. Oh no, no, it's not Nuggetator. The Magnetator.
okay, well then, yeah, then take your wavetables and nuggetators and move
But
those to Pine Valley.
I sold. Well, if I put them in the shed, they will still go bye bye.
Anything that's left on Nighthawk will be deleted.
Yep.
So that's why if you get to
Oh,
another claim,
I
like take
thought
it to
I could
Old
put
Arnold or
it.
something.
I just thought I could put it in the shed.
Yeah, no, no, no. You would take it to Nighthawk or not Nighthawk, but Pine Valley or one of the other claims, store it there, and then when you do the reset, bring it back to the claim.
Yep.
Okay, hell no. All right, then I'll just repurchase the hoses and shit. So they're cheap enough.
Right.
I can get them for under 100,000, so that will only leave me 6 days to get everything set up and start digging and drilling.
Yeah, which is more than enough. I mean, it's not like you have to repurchase all the mats and everything. As long as they're in the sluice boxes, you should be fine. Now, the one time I did a reset and I lost all that, what I had done is I did one final clean out and I forgot to put everything back. I was in a rush. And so when I reset, all the stuff was deleted because I hadn't locked it back into the sluice box.
Yeah,
All right, so basically, what I'm gonna have to do is I put my nugget potatoes in the back of my truck, my wave table in the back of the truck, teleport that to whatever plane because I own all four,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't own, I rented all four.
um, I mean, or you can just hold them in your truck, go to the bank, and reset.
Well, well, that's the thing. I would have to take them there, go back to the plane, get all my mats because I have extra mats.
Yeah, you'd have to move the extra mats or repurchase them.
So I would throw the extra mats, then teleport to the bank. Or I'd probably throw those in the bottom, then put everything in the back of the truck, then
I
teleport
found
to the
that
truck, bank.
my favorite claim to transport to or go to is Old Arnold because if you fast travel to Old Arnold, you're right there at the shed. So you can just drive inside, reset your truck, jump back in your truck, and then teleport back.
Yep.
So super quick.
Okay, now I have a save point, so I'll try it tonight when I come home.
Yeah.
Go
And
to
Katezi says here, y'all talking about resetting a map, and I've never even been that far.
oh, this is my first time resetting a map, so
Wait, you didn't get a reset
like
last season?
I haven't made it off of autumn before this time around.
Oh boy. I did not know that.
Yeah, if my nuggetator didn't mess up, I know I could have had more than 500 worth of nuggets from the jigs, from 150% jigs. But but I rubbed them past McNubbin. I was joking around about that yesterday, but
Yeah, you were talking about touching his nubbins.
Yeah, I know Taco Bell open. We're getting that tomorrow.
uh,
We just had a Taco Bell open
yeah,
in my little dinky town. Finally, something different to eat here.
Oh God.
I eat there almost every other day.
Well, enjoy the gut rot.
I mean, you figure all we
Well,
had was sit down restaurants here, except for a McDonald's. Well, there's one other burger place that outdoes McDonald's tenfold, but or at least it's healthier than McDonald's. Yeah, no, we're gonna stop there because I need to go get
yeah.
this cleaned so I can
Like I
get
don't know how
smelting.
I would do. Every time I try doing that, I can't get it to work.
Get what to
Okay,
work?
so tell me, folks that are watching me and Mr. Rasher and Dapper, two cleans. What's your guess? How many?
1100, same as last time.
How many?
700.
You guys think I'm only gonna get 700?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you're at. I'll say 850.
Yes, Heather, the bacon jam burger. That is an awesome burger.
Yeah, I don't know how you got that nuggetator up on that wooden thingy.
You guys see where I put mine? I
Mine
put
says
mine in.
650 to 9.
I'm hoping for another 1,000 because I got 1,000 off the last double clear I did.
Yeah.
No, what's broken?
I will show you real quick how I do this, Dapper.
I had something else break on me and I gotta shut this off, otherwise I ain't gonna end up with all my gold. What broke?
Alright, so I grab the nuggetator, and you have to rotate it. That's the big thing. So then once you have it rotated, you can pretty much shove it up against there, something like that.
Oh.
And then if you want to, you crouch, but as long as you're standing under it, about where I'm at, drop it, and to keep it from rolling. Now it's there,
Yeah, screw it.
and then you can plug your hoses in and call it good.
I'm gonna let you go.
But I want it.
I'm gonna let
Normally
you
I
go.
get it. It's stable.
Buy them after the reset. Or
So once I set it down, I walk next to it to make
I'll
sure I
buy
can
'em
still get
after
up
the
and down the
clean, screw it.
stairs. And plug it in.
Run up here and actually buy them now, and we'll see if we can't swap them out while it's running.
Yeah, last time I tried that, I got the message that it is unstable.
Right, right. So now this one was a little trickier to get it done. This side's always a pain for me. But again, you're going to rotate it. And then for me, I try to get up against this beam, kind of kitty corner. I can see where the mats all are. And then sitting on the hill, let it fall towards you, and then slowly back away.
Where are my DJ?
Kind of mess with it a little bit, but
Oh my load.
see, depending
Should I
on
do that?
where you got it, you'll be able to see the last one or not, and then at that point it should be good to go.
I'm probably
Every once in a while, your bucket will glitch. If it does, then reposition it. But a little bit of plan.
I had to buy some pumps for my DJ sluices. Or, yeah, my
All right, I'll play around with it. No, I understand it, but
Yeah, I mean that's just the whole thing with it is it takes practice. Eventually, you get it. Um, I don't like where it's at right now, so I want to move it up a little higher. So I'll pick it back up, and we'll get like up against the wood. Didn't work. Okay, try it again. That's good right there, I think. So then I'll plug it back in.
so you're done running. So let's go ahead and unplug this. Let's go shut off everything except for the splitter.
are you just great?
I don't think so. I think I'm good to go.
No, like that first one right there, but the one by the one on the stairs. Looks like you're missing a grate there for a second.
Yeah, just optical illusion. We're good.
After the losing all.
Yeah, those happen to me all the time.
Otherwise, you'll be getting a notice saying, "Yeah, you see that."
You're losing gold. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that notice when I was like, I forgot to turn the water off. I was pulling the grate off, and it's like,
Yeah, well, I literally just watched my DJ sluice, one of my DJ sluice pumps hit 0% right as it was finishing this wash, this last thing.
yeah,
So
I
it's
no
like,
longer need that magnetite separator. I've got all upgrades.
always need it.
Yeah, I do too. But I was worried about whether or not I was going to get enough money. So I've been selling my magnetite to make sure I can get an extra million.
Yep.
That's the only reason I have it. Once I get my reset done, you're not going to see it anymore.
I figured when I had $1.7 million, I'm like, I don't need this anymore.
Right? You're like, easy.
I go through 1.7 in this game faster than crap.
So that means I could probably, when I reset, I could do everything you did right there. I move my wavetable over to the left.
Yeah, just tuck it back in there. So basically, how I have the wavetable, and then where I have the magnetite separator, all I do is just replace the mag separator with a wavetable, so you have two wavetables running.
Now, if the mats were dirty, would they automatically swap them out as we put the clean ones up?
Yeah. So if they were all dirty and there was none in the holders, as soon as you put it in the holder, it would become instantly dirty.
Because that's all I have left to get is one more of those workers. So it's right now it's a race to see what happens first. Do I get one of those workers or do I get a one come asking for a job? I'm looking
Right?
at all
Which
your
one
pockets
happens
of gold,
first?
and I'm like, how much far ahead are you of me and you gonna make it?
Oh, you don't want me to dump those, do you?
No,
Just take
I've
those
got
buckets and go sell them. Just go sell
I-
those real quick.
Careful
I-
what you
I-
wish for.
I've gotta go. No. Go to your reset right now, without processing them.
Right, reset now. You got money.
Damn, I got a full bucket from my gold nuggetator. I forgot it only takes 3 sets of mats in order to fill that bucket.
Yep, 3 mat swaps.
Because I didn't empty the bucket when I did my single earlier. So I ended up with a full one. I only did a 5 bucket swap, which are the ones underneath the glad I said that because I would have forgot to do them. Well, we'll leave this one
I'm
out. 'Cause
thinking about now when they level up, will you have a mat on each side?
At tier 3, you'll be able to put them on both sides. Yes. So like right now, I only have a tier 2 worker on one, and then a tier 3 on the other. So
Oh, I
one's
see.
level 70 and the other one's not.
come
But
on,
I only use one side
come on, man.
because I don't like doing the middle ones.
We got
It takes too long for me to turn around, grab it, turn back around, put it back in, back and forth.
That's why Billy Bob
So
runs
that's
3.
yeah, he runs the one in the middle, and I don't want to deal with it. So I have to do one mat swap anyways every time a bucket changes. So I just clean them as I go. I don't need to stockpile the ones in the middle.
I almost forgot to do my sluices and jig buckets again.
Yeah, make sure you got them all.
Okay, you should be done. No, I'm in no danger of forgetting you because I can't start going again until I fix my damn duplex jig.
Is
Yeah,
GMS2 out yet? You need a partner to take over digging. Shit.
yeah. I use that with a crate. I just grab the crate and I with a crate, jump down, grab a crate. That's the what we call it's right there at the end. Drop down the ground, throw it in, push the button. And I jump up, do the same thing on the other side while that's cleaning.
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna say, Speed. Billy Bob's doesn't want to do digging either, so your partner's not gonna help you.
What's wrong with digging? The washing is the boring part.
Yeah, doing the clean out is no fun. I think I could probably do one more mat swap, and then I could run some buckets. Well, maybe. I don't know. I think I'll be out of buckets pretty soon.
Come on.
I could probably get away with another mat swap. I just need to go get rid of my buckets and then come back.
Oh, that was my one of my other buckets there.
Go dump the magnetite real quick.
Damn, I am not getting a whole lot of gold right this minute.
That portable generator during that one light only lasts like a day or a nighttime. That's rude.
Hell, man, this shit's hit or miss.
Do I have to go to work? I enjoyed my day off.
Right? Terrible. I need a day of recovery from having emotional distress caused by the storm.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
same.
have to go in and get yelled at tonight, maybe.
Why?
Okay, so around 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, my mom comes banging on my door and asks me if I heard anything from work. And I'm like, no, since yesterday when I went in. And she started complaining about how the roads are flooded and da 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 da. I'm like, you haven't checked your phone? I'm like, why would I check my phone on my day off?
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Oliver.
know, and I'm just like, why? And she's like, well, you need da 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 da. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go back in the house and I get my phone and I look down. Apparently, I got a text message yesterday
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What?
from work. It's like, oh, we changed our mind. The storm doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. You need to come in.
Well, they got to give you like 24 hours notice
Yep.
for a schedule change,
They
and that
sh-
doesn't fly. So
Yep.
And I'm like, I think I forgot the second message. Whoops.
My friend Heather said good night. We'll see you tomorrow, Heather.
good, good night, friend Heather.
I was thinking about doing that myself, just running it for the extra money, but then I'm like, yeah, no, it's going to be a waste of time.
Yeah, yeah. I was just worried, so I'm like, yeah, better safe than sorry.
I might not make it to 700. Although it doesn't really surprise me. A couple of the squares were low. They were pure concentrate, but they were a low amount. So
So I got my achievement. I'm happy.
oh yeah, what achievement's that?
Yeah.
Collecting all stories.
So now you have a truck skin that's a cow or all that.
We'll take you with us.
Well, what was the other? I think I earned two of them yesterday. It was that one and another one.
I have the
Work,
thumbnail already on my
work from
YouTube live
home.
video. Maybe.
Work from home was the other one I got. Which was hire 10 workers.
Gotcha.
I might hit 700. No, I'm gonna be close, about 650.
Yeah, a little shy, huh?
Yeah, but like I said, a couple of them were low. 637.147 times 45%.
Yeah. That's done. Everybody's put back where they're supposed to be.
637.
Plug the water in.
147 minus 286711615. Wow.
And the whole purpose of using the big diesel pump from the water tower was when you hit the alt stop key, it stops everything.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm not even using the water tower though. I'm just running the pump at the time. So.
Ooh, not bad. I got 350 gold I can smell.
That's not bad.
So yeah, Ryan was right. He said 650 to 900.
Yeah. But I think he might have knew where I was digging too.
Possibly.
Cause I said I was gonna. I said I was gonna start up with those low ones.
So I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I started.
Otherwise, I would have put my number a lot lower.
I mean, they were high concentrate, but they were low amount.
Oh, it's kind of like Ty earlier. You know, he ran 17 buckets. How much do you think you would get out of 17 buckets?
Off a Nighthawk, and is he using tier 3.5?
Yes, with workers.
With workers? Oh, he should have got at least 2-3. 2 to 3k, maybe 4,
So,
depending on what his workers did.
so yeah, he got 704.
What? Get out of here. Where do they get these numbers, man?
704. Well, like he said, he thinks that maybe he wasn't digging in such a great square. Like maybe the numbers looked like they were good, but yeah,
Well,
like it was a solid
no.
gold square, but it was only like 1,000 or 2,000.
I knew the squares I was digging in weren't that great, or well, that high of quality.
Yeah,
Not quality, but no overburden. But they only had, I think one had 8 and one had 9. So you figure.
I've noticed it tells you how much gold it is going down.
I am selling.
Yeah, it has
my
the gold
magnetite.
total, but it tells you how rich the spot is, like 66% or whatnot. So
Well, no, not right there. Like from Pick one.
Okay, I'm on one.
Right there, you see 3 meters and seven and three to
Yeah,
five, so that's 2 meters. So that's only going to be 0.7 ounces per square meter. That's so you're talking about 7 8 per square meter or 2 meters. So something 5 to 4 is 5 to 6 is one, and then that spot is 2.7 per square meter.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like so yeah, you may see the total on top, but you got to pay attention to the gold thing
Yeah,
because
the richness and whatnot.
the
So
richness of the soil. So yeah, so he probably had one that had all the gold was on the bottom.
right, like this one, 2800, 100% rich spot, but it starts like 1 meter down at 4.28 ounces per cubic meter. So
So it's still damn good and less than a percent.
right,
That,
Yeah.
so that's the kind of thing. And so even though it's a gold square and it says that, you know,
Yeah,
your 2,000 ounces are way low.
he probably had all the good soil that was like 5 meters down, and the top five had it at like 0.14.
Mm-hmm.
It would still be a gold square.
did you see the square I had highlighted on my map in the thing? It's got like 30,
Yeah,
30, 3,700, but I know I'm not going to get all of it because most of it's probably on the bottom.
yeah. You'd have to get to the bottom to get to the good stuff, but you could reach about half of it. So
Oh yeah,
I
no doubt.
my neck, my goose neck, or whatever you want to call it, I dug all the way down to freaking bedrock.
mm-hmm. Cleaning out that waterfall area.
Yeah, well that's why I did that because I knew I'd hit bedrock with those four squares up there. That's why I did that first because one of them had 23, one of them had 17, one had 9, and one had 7.
Well, I think I took off the top 3 or 4 meters with the front end loader, and then I drove the excavator down into the pit that I made,
Yeah.
just to purposely make sure that I knew I was going to hit bedrock.
Boy, are we a long way from paying off this loan. However,
Oh.
how much do you think it would take me to do the workers? How many days?
To get 20 workers at what, 70? Like level 70?
Just 20 workers of everything, one of each.
I mean, you could do it in a season.
Oh shit! I ain't got time. I ain't got the money to skip a whole season.
That's what I mean. Is it would take you a season if you were just going to hire them that way. If you're going to hire them the way that I told you, it'd be about $1 million, and it would take about 3 seasons. You would start season 4 with all tier 3 workers.
Yeah, no, I can't afford to skip. Guess I could take my chances in hiring a couple just to see what I get. And then I could always.
Well, you can control which ones you get, but
How do you do
it's
that?
very picky.
How do you control what you get?
So it's based on what you have on your claims. So if you got rid of everything except for the one worker you wanted, so let's say you wanted a duplex jig worker, get rid of everything. So you get rid of your dump truck, excavator, the plant, hog pans, tier 2, everything gone except for one duplex jig.
So in
Then when
theory.
you go unlock workers, you'll get it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I can't afford to do that either. I gotta keep digging. I'll just,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just take my chances. It's all good. I don't care.
Okay, in that case, I think I'll dig out those last 7 squares, get more
Mm-hmm.
money, hope for that last fucking worker that I need, and if I don't get it, send everything back but one sluice,
Yep, but the one sluice that you need,
and then
and the next
sleep,
worker you get.
and
Mm-hmm.
I can get that last worker.
Yep.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with 5 excavators.
Okay, we're not gonna hire you
Oh, you
just yet.
can.
We're gonna let you sit there.
You can always hire and retrain them later. Because, like Old Man Gaming was saying, you get your workers, right? So let's say you have your workers, they're not maxed out level yet. Well,
Hmm.
you can dig until you have a couple million stored up, and then just skip the time and level your workers later when you have money. So, like for him, he's slowly getting his workers and whatnot. At the end of the season one, he'll have multiple millions saved up, and then he can
Well,
get
that's
his
what I was doing.
workers, skip time,
Oh
and they'll
well,
be at
I'm gonna
100.
have more
So,
broken parts down here to throw up here to get rid of here in a second.
I only have to get to day 2 of autumn. Oh, day 3 of autumn. I need day 3 of autumn. That's what I need.
All
so
right,
7 days to winter.
let's go ahead and pop off these pumps. Well, let's go get these last 2 pumps, and then we'll pop off the rest of these pumps. Get them all
But yeah, no,
swapped out.
I leased out old Arnold yesterday. When I got sick of digging, I'm like, I'm gonna go get the last 2 stories.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is you don't necessarily need the 6 equipment workers for auto refill. Yes, it's nice, it saves time, but you don't need it. You could still use the trailer and refill your stuff that way, you know.
Go down the hill. Thank you.
But it
Well,
is really nice that when it dies, you just restart it and it's instantly refueled.
let's see. I have the excavator. I have the front end loader. I have the dump truck. That's 3.
The fuck you don't. That's quality of life. It's good shit. Yeah, it's true.
Maybe I should bring the drill back to my plane and hire a drill worker.
I'm changing jig pumps.
I mean, you're not really gonna use a drill once you get money. Typically, what I did for mine is I actually hired 4 excavator workers. I think it was 4. Yeah, 4 excavator workers, a front end loader worker, and a dump truck worker. And then I rented 3 small excavators. I put one on Old Arnold, and the other 2 I put on Pine Valley. And then you just assign the workers to them because the small excavator to rent per day is like $300 a day. So, and then by getting my 6 vehicle workers, that allows me to get the autofill. So,
What I'm actually thinking about doing is waiting for dump trucks. Because I plan on having a couple dump trucks so I can just fill like 3 or 4 dump trucks, then
yeah,
drive them all to the gold plant one at a time, empty, go back, grab the other one, empty, go back, and that way there's a wash.
yeah. I mean, however you want to do it, that works. 'Cause I know Indy was running like 3 or 4 dump trucks last season. Fraze tried it, but Fraze is only running 1 dump truck this season. But yeah, people tend to run more than one. They're really good for lighting if you need them, because you can just leave them running with the headlights on if you've already got them filled, pointing into the hole. So
With the
while
auto
you're
fuel
filling a
sitting
different
on
one,
it, it's fantastic.
yeah,
Alright, let's put buckets in bucket places. Now that I got 4 brand new duplex jig pumps, I am gonna go ahead and just do some
I
preventative maintenance here and check every goddamn thing else so I don't have any breaks in the middle of my shit.
Once I get a few more maintenance people, and I'm gonna buy a second electrical box. and I'm gonna do what I suggested to you. I'm
Yeah.
going to go from the water tower into the electrical pump, then
Yes.
put the electrical pump put it into the wash plant
Yep. D rocker.
at the de-rocker. That way, when I go over and hit the all stop on the de-rocker, I can everything shuts off, and I'll have a second electrical plant that has all my lights on it, and also with one. So I'll have 24 lights, and that 25th one will go over, or I'll have 20 lights, and the last five will go over to the what is it? The nuggetators
Wave tables. Yeah.
the wave table. And from the
Hmm.
tower, I can put a second outlet into a splitter, and then run that red one to a green one, and then have that go to my wave table and nuggetators.
Yeah.
Because that will be all running off my second one.
So
You
Hmm.
what
know,
what breaks on the
I
D
will.
rocker? Just the hose?
There's a jet and then there's a hose.
Okay, I
The
have to
jet
check
is up at the top, goes across the back basically. If you aim just right, you'll see it.
Oh shit! It's 9:12. I've got to go to work. You had fun.
Later, Dapper.
Later.
Come on, I can't reach that. Oh yeah, I can. Never mind. I'm inspecting everything and then I'm just gonna place anything under 30%.
Yeah. Yeah, on the D rocker, I mean, you could jump inside of it and go to the back, and that's where the jet is. Goes across the back like a bar.
Yeah, I just grabbed the hose off of it. I'll hop up there and grab that in a second. Conveyor belts to buckets.
Hmm.
And I believe the silver thing is the pump on it. Wow. I hate when it does that. The
You talking about the hopper?
yeah, is the motor.
The hopper is just it's the belts. It's not the motor, just the belts.
It's not the motor, just the belts.
Hmm. You take a crowbar to the belt.
Oh, I see the jet you're talking about now. Man, they made that thing a pain in the balls to get to, didn't they?
It blends in.
Well, no, because of where it sits. It's just a pain in the ass because you gotta try to get around the metal bar.
You play parkour.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead
That's
and
why at the end of my stream, you'll see me jumping around on my equipment, playing, doing like parkour and shit. It's just practice for getting to
the
hard to
parts.
reach shit. Yeah, basically it.
Okay, so I need a D-rocker jet, D-rocker hose, trommel chain.
How's your rollers? You gonna need 6 of those?
I didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot to check those. I'm glad you said something. I forgot that thing had rollers.
Yeah, got 6 of them suckers.
Oh, my buckets are good. They're at 71%. Let's check you. What did you say went bad on the?
The belt went
Yeah,
bad
I
on
found it.
the hopper.
Yeah, no, that's still good. Let's go check my rollers because I did forget to check those. I forgot they
Mhm.
went bad.
How much do you use your wave table? Make sure you check the jet on the wave table. Your nuggetators have parts too. There's a jet, the little hose, and the belt all on the nuggetator.
Oh, let's see. How far do you think 36% will get me? I think it'll get a couple.
All the way until they break.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I know I'm an asshole. You could probably run it for a little while longer. Probably get another
Yeah, I mean the
3
belt,
mat
the
swaps or something.
the belt had 6%, so I have to change the chain. Let's go take all these broken. Well, yeah, let's check this too while we're right here. Wave table's at 92%.
Okay.
I know the hose on my frickin' machine should be okay. Yeah, I didn't think that one was gonna break anytime soon. I put a reinforced one on that. What am I looking for?
Your magnetite separator.
Hell yeah. Oh,
So on the Nuggetator, there's a jet. It's like a bar that goes across the top. There's a little gray hose by the buttons, and then there's a belt. You have a spare belt on the side of your Nuggetator as well, so
yeah,
it's not that big of
I
a deal.
think this is gonna be fun. Yeah, it's at 90 something percent. It's fine. Okay,
Okay.
so a chain. Man, it's horrible when it hits midnight.
What you can't see?
Yeah.
Got dark. Got real dark.
Okay, so D-Rocker, jet, and hose. One trommel chain. I already changed the hoses on my excavator. I changed all my jig pumps. The jig pumps I did not put reinforced ones on though because, well, those were $10,000 a piece. Although if I would have known I
Speed's
was...
been playing on DLC.
What?
Yeah, Speed went to
Why?
DLC. He wants more of a challenge.
I don't see him. I did tell him to come get me though. Earlier.
Yeah, he's probably already passed you by now. What are you sitting at? Are you at 4K yet? 5K?
What's his name on here?
It's Speed 90.
Yeah, he's not even on leaderboard yet.
Well, not yet.
No,
Give
I
it a
mean,
day.
I don't even see him down here with me unless he's slightly over me.
Well, that's what I was asking. What's your gold total at?
I'm sitting at 38.93.
Yeah, he could have already passed you by now.
It's possible, but there's only like 11 numbers between me and him. Or if he's higher than me. Anyway. Parts we need. Here we go. D-Rocker hose. Check. I am not paying that much for the reinforced stuff. I am sorry. I'm a cheapskate. I need a chain for my trommel.
No. Most likely sitting in 11th waiting to strike. That's what Ryan was saying. Man, that's some sneaky tactics.
Okay, where is my trommel chain? Belt, hose, jet, jet hose, buckets, electrical engines, reinforced trommel chain. Oh, that's only $2,000. Alright, let's go put some parts on them. And then we'll start digging again.
Yeah, that's the problem, Billy Bob. Once you get on the board, you're just a target, and everybody over here moves at a whole different pace. So you can't do your sneaky tactics of hiding in 11th. I mean, I might be lucky to put in like 3K after I get done with this last mat swap.
Okay, that's the jet. Let's grab the hose. Well, I got enough money now. I should be able to do a 3 mat swap this time
Do a triple mat swap, you think?
around. Yeah, I got 359,000 left, so I should definitely be able to afford a triple mat swap. Okay, all that's graded up. Got buckets underneath everything. I got buckets up there.
Buckets, mats, everything's set where it needs to be set.
Yeah, I don't have any extra mats yet. I've been washing. I've been throwing them through the nuggetator and then I just been nuggetating them and then putting them back in.
Putting them back. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just make sure they're put back in because
Yeah,
I ran a whole
I figured
mat
that out.
swap
Saying,
without mats.
remember, I did too. Remember, I said, "Damn it, I forgot to put my damn mats back in."
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's fill up my electrical generator. We can find the hose. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna turn everything back on, get everything rolling. Everything's on. While that's filling up, we're gonna run across and turn the water back on. Oh, water's already on. I just gotta hook the hose back up to the D-rocker. There we go, we're ready to roll again. And while I'm at it, I might as well grab you and refill the portable tanker so when I have to drive out to the middle of nowhere with my tank, it's full.
Fanthos. Everyone bucket right now.
Let's go check to see how much water I have in the tower.
I have 0 in my tower.
That's your fault. There we go ahead.
My tower's all busted.
6K really was not bad to fill that up.
No, it's not.
Especially when you got 300 plus thousand. It's like, that's 6K, that's it. Alright, here we go. Let's go back out here and get to digging on these holes again.
Poor Fanthos didn't get to hang out and chat with Old Man Gaming earlier.
Oh man.
I know he's a he's a first member and supports Old Man Gaming, all the things he does. So
Yeah, he plays a lot that I like watching him play too. When I'm on there watching stuff, I normally go by and check to see what my subscribed things are doing. If I don't see anything that interests me, then I do random. I'll go and look at randoms.
that's
Alright.
pretty cool that he watches my stuff in the background. So, well, that was underwhelming. What 2372? That's underwhelming. What is wrong with you, McNubbin?
Really?
Not enough for McNubbin. Where's he sitting on the board now? 50 buckets, 50 ounces a bucket, and digging some bad gold. Well, I mean, your hasn't updated all the way for me yet. Still has you at 4364.
If I had a stronger connection, I'd probably have somebody
Oh, bro.
running in the background, but I don't have a strong enough connection for that.
That's no problem. That's why typically if I'm watching somebody, I have them on my phone off to the side.
I didn't even think about that. See if I get another.
That's how I have yours. That's how yours is running. It's on my phone off to the side. So they fucked it. Well, shit. You can apply. Holy shit. That's well. Time to find a new game face. They destroyed it. It's uncalled for. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Try again on another one. They ruined CS Counter Strike 2.
Oh, well,
Apparently you can fly now.
that don't surprise me any. They're trying to follow all the other genres. I mean, because when you're competing with something like Apex Legends or Valorant, where you can skip across the map using some kind of special ability or something. I used to like the old Counter Strike, but then my doctor told me to stop playing first person shooters. I still think he was the guy I shot out of an airplane in BF1.
Back to Valheim.
Oh, come on, Paige. You can get on here with us.
Well, that's what Billy Bob said. Back to Valheim, face.
Come teach me, face.
Oh.
Be another one of my 3 instructors.
Yeah. I mean, he's teaching everybody, really, face.
Yeah, I know.
He just his wisdom is just get good.
Yeah. Oh, is that
That's
what-
all it is. Just get good.
But I don't know how. I'm still so green. What's your secrets, old master?
Yeah, exactly. It says get good. GITGUD.
I cannot wait until I get my controller next week. I can't believe I had to wait so long for it. I could have just went to the store and bought one, but I wouldn't have been able to get it in the nice color purple I got it. I know, because I checked Walmart. And GameStop.
Well, I would have got the repair kit for the controller, which is what I did before. I think I spent $10 and got the repair kit that has the T8 and extra screws and all that stuff in there.
I didn't know you
It was
could.
like overnight from Amazon.
Didn't know you could buy a repair kit. Maybe I'll buy it so I'll have a secondary controller if I need it.
Yeah, it's just a little kit. It's got all the tools. It's got brushes and picks and things to clean it all up. So if you have a dirty controller, when you open it up,
Oh, I know the thing's probably dirty. I mean, because the button's getting stuck. That's why I can't use it. I plug it in, and if it does manage to load me into the game with it, my excavator will decide to do circles by itself.
oh, you got controller drift,
Yeah,
joystick drift.
yeah, which means there's dust and shit up underneath the thing. It ain't hard to clean. It's just a matter of getting the stuff to fix it. I didn't even think about getting a repair kit. Although I'm so used to where all they had was a little Phillips head screw, you just take the damn thing apart yourself and do it. That's their way of making a little more money off you, I guess.
Yeah.
Although, unless you're like me and you just buy a whole new controller. What a fool I am.
The last controller I bought cost me $150.
Jeez, what kind of controller are you using?
It's an Xbox Series X controller, but it's the specific one for Forza Horizon 5, whichever the latest Forza Horizon was.
Yep, 5. I know, I like that game.
Yeah.
I like driving games.
It came with a code for one car, and it's the only way to get that car is if you bought the special edition controller.
Oh, yeah, nope. I probably would have done that.
So
I
yeah.
mean, come on, dude. I have a World of Warcraft. I have the Catechism keyboard with the Catechism mouse pad. Freaking from when they did that one. I don't have the one for the newest expansion. I didn't like the newest expansion. Hell, I stopped playing it right when they put that one out. I did like Dragonflight. That one wasn't too bad.
I guess we can run. See what we end up with here. Because then I'm going to find someone to raid, and I'm going to go eat some supper, and then probably come back and play a little bit tonight.
Dude, it'd be nice to have you, because I think I'm gonna have a long one tonight.
I've got 5 ounces right now. And there, McNubbin finally moved. He's at 67, 337. Take a screenshot, McNubbin.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink.
Get a screenshot of your board. I'm going to start running buckets. Now you're doing good. You're doing good. Hopefully that video I showed you will help.
Alrighty.
Sell
Back.
everything. Welcome back.
Had to go refresh my Mountain Dew. That was empty.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Although I kind of wish they'd hurt.
gosh.
I wish they'd. Well, I'd be drinking Michelob Ultra if I would have stopped and got some, but I didn't even go out today because it's a Thursday and I didn't have no reason to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out and just to buy beer because I don't drink a whole lot, so it's like I don't really need it. It's just every so often I like to have one or two. It's one of those
Yeah, I can't
situations.
remember last time I had a beer.
I had one the other night, but then I got mad because I didn't have another one because I like to drink them. I'll drink two. If I drink, I'll drink two. I won't stop at one. I'll have at least two, and I didn't have enough for two. I only had one. My wife thought I had two in there, but I think I used one for cooking something. I made something with beer. So I like to use that for cooking too, like certain things. make a beer batter or even just cook it with beer. Like, I like making beer can chicken. You ever have beer can chicken?
Oh yeah.
I love a good beer can chicken, especially if it's done right.
An ex of mine, her dad makes baby back ribs, and
I do a beer
all
rub.
he does it's a very simple thing. Johnny's seasoned salt,
Uh
so
huh.
Johnny's seasoning, yeah, that's it. Put it on there. You put them on the smoker, and then every half hour or so, you pour some beer over it.
That's one way to do it, but there's another way to do it too. You get you some. Well, I don't know if you guys got it out there, but we got Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce here.
Yeah, we got it.
You put that same seasoning on it. You give it a nice rub down with that, but as it's cooking, a couple hours after it starts cooking, you go in there and you mix you a beer with some Baby Ray's, and then you brush it on. Oh, the smell and the
Yeah,
flavor.
no. I'm a dry rub connoisseur. If you put sauce on something, it's because it's a mistake and you're covering it up.
No, the only time I put sauce on it if I'm cooking it for other people. But I always try what I cook. I'm that type of person. On the exception of certain things like salmon, I will not eat
Billy
salmon.
Bob.
I've had it. What?
He says, Baby Ray's is a barbecue violation. To the gas chambers with him.
Come say that shit to my face.
I mean, he'd have to get a stool to sit down, yeah?
Yeah. But as long as he's got the balls to say it to my face, it's okay. I'll respect him for it. That's fucked up, man.
Sweet Baby's Ray's. Tastes like Heinz.
It it depends on which one you get, because they got different flavors now. I like the sweet one
Uh,
because well, I can't eat a whole lot of spicy shit. Come on, did I go? I did go
Red
on the
Rock
drive.
Road is done. Need to render it. Upload it. Very nice. Shit.
Oh, he
I'll
fin-
say it to his face and slap his mama for raising you wrong.
Look, my mom was not a barbecue chef. I didn't learn how to cook on a barbecue pit until I was in the army. We did a lot of that shit when I was in Iraq. Hell,
Now, one of my favorite things, like barbecued salmon, is
my wife likes it.
coating it with coat it with a can of Coca Cola.
My wife likes when I cook the salmon on the grill. Although I gotta get
Hmm.
me a new grill rack, fish rack for my grill because mine kind of wore out. I'm gonna move this.
So yeah, salmon on the grill. I usually still put it on tin foil, and then I use the smoke from it. Still cook it almost like it's in the oven, so you cook it at 350 or whatever.
The,
But the smoke flavor from the chips and whatnot
well, I was just gonna say
flavors it.
if I'm using chips or pellets, then I do that. If I'm not, and I'm just running like a hickory smoked charcoal, I
Hmm.
let it get all the way down to embers, and then I just let it slow cook.
Yeah,
It only takes it about. It doesn't take salmon long to cook on there. It's just my rack got so my fish fish thing just got so old that it was starting to fall apart.
right. The reason I put it on tin foil is so that way the skin will stick to the tin foil, and I could peel it off the skin. And everybody just scoops off their serving on a fillet or a side.
Man, if you know what you're doing, you ain't gotta worry about that. I skin it.
But what?
If I'm cooking it on the
Oh,
grill, I skin it completely. I take the skin all the way off it.
I leave the skin on so that way the fat doesn't render out of it.
Well, I let the fat render out of some of the things I cook on the grill because my wife will eat meat as long as there's not a lot of fat. Where me,
Yeah.
I prefer the fat. It's like, give me all the fat.
Well, I mean, if you don't have that, it's going to dry out your fish. You don't want dry fish.
Yeah. Well, She likes hers a little on the dry side. That's why I make the sauce.
Ah,
That's why I make the sauce for my son.
blasphemy! You cook it to where it's perfect, and you let her microwave that son of a bitch for another 30 seconds, and then she can have it dry.
Although, like
Billy Bob, only three options.
when I do the salmon, like I did tonight, I'll sear it on both sides. But I leave the skin on it when I do it the way I did it in the house. I leave the skin on it, but I'll sear it on both sides. Then I'll put it in the oven, and I let it sit there for about 10 minutes in the oven at 275. It still comes out juicy.
Billy Bob's not wrong.
What'd he say?
Well, he said there's beef tallow, bacon grease, or butter, and that's it. I mean, I would add a fourth one. There's only one fourth one, and that's for baking, and that's lard.
Yep. I was just gonna say he forgot one. I do a lot of that
I
too.
mean, beef tallow is a form of lard, so maybe cut
Yeah.
some of it.
Although, like tonight, I didn't have a whole lot of cooking to do for my dish tonight. All I had to do was cook the rice for mine.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a sushi fan. I would have, like I said, I'd have probably done a side of rice pilaf and then done a seared tuna steak with a little bit of wasabi.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't eat a lot of it. It's just I was in the mood for sushi and I didn't feel like buying it because most of the ones you buy in the like little stores are nasty, especially if you don't get it from like an actual sushi shop. So I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna get the stuff and make my own.
yeah.
It's like I know how. It's not like it's hard to make. However, apparently it's a little harder than what I thought because I put a little too much rice in my wrap and it came out a little thick, but that's okay. Still rolled. That's all I care about.
Just did like 1,300 ounces in 2 clean out.
Nice.
That was pretty rich.
Yeah, I
I
hit
think
my
I
high.
did.
I hit my highest one the other day, and it was like 1,100. I since I played this game, I got so excited too because I've never broke 1,000 ounces.
In one shot. Yeah, this is two triple mat swaps, but
Although
I'm cleaning up now.
you're saying I should go to 5, I just might maybe maybe I will go to 5 for a better chance of hitting 150. Maybe next
Yeah, I
season.
think you're gonna need it.
Maybe next season I'll attempt to do it on 3.5.
Yeah.
So what's up, Banthos?
Diggy diggy hole.
I hear you, brother.
Deep in my truck somewhere. Gotta go find it again.
I finally started digging in on the on the reset map. I started up in the waterfall, and now I'm working on 4 of the squares that were on the upper right side, and then I'm gonna go to the big squares in the center, and then hopefully
That is correct, Billy Bob.
I will have enough to reset again.
Yeah. Ryan did say he completed his video. It's rendering and all that good stuff, but it's about 20-minute video. And yes, Billy Bob, he is currently in DLC running 3.5.
So I'm gonna pull a rasher and just do like magnetite for way longer than I should have.
That's what I'm doing, just so I can make sure I got a good
Plus, it's
couple
extra money,
resets.
and it could make the difference between one more reset. It also help pay for my drills.
Yep, drill holes.
Oh, and to help buy the claim. That's a big one. I
Thanks,
gotta do
Reaping
that
Havoc.
still.
I appreciate that. It scared me.
Boop, boop.
But I do appreciate
You
the
don't.
I do appreciate the follow.
Looks like I'm gonna hit pretty good on that for 2 triple mat swaps.
Jeez,
And it's even digging 4 squares with 1.5 meters of overburden, so.
diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. Hey, wait a minute. You said you're in my channel, right? I don't have the. I could have swore I had sound bits enabled on Twitch.
Ain't nothing there. 3741. Damn.
We're thinking, GMS 2 is going to be multiplayer.
It will be.
Oh well, you heard it. You heard it here. Rasher said it will be. Reaping Havoc Gaming said he wishes this one was multiplayer. Yeah, because I'm not very fast. I'm not very fast at digging, but I don't mind running a dump truck or cleaning. That would probably be my best 2 rolls. But see, at least I know where my strong points are.
So just like that, I am now in 4th place. I jumped past Bear.
No.
At least I'm on the board now.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I broke
McNubbin
4,000.
jumped over me and sat there for a little bit, but yeah.
I didn't even think about checking. I wonder if I broke 4 grand. Nope.
You have to worry about me now and not Bear.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I took like 3 days off to do stupid shit. Remember?
I did too. but
Apparently,
it was-
Speed is putting in the gold still.
I did too, but it was a forced takeoff.
Yeah, yeah. He's messing with Billy Bob.
Oh,
Yours was forced.
well, that ain't nothing new. I come here for that content. No. Although it is pretty funny. So you doing leaderboard, Havoc?
It would have been funny if McNubbin just said no nugs McNubbin all in one phrase.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny.
No nuggets McNuggers. Nuggins.
I still think he should have done no nubs McNubbin.
Wow.
The 800k more to buy the claim.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I need to go smelt gold and all that good stuff. But I also need to end the stream and get me something to eat, and then I can start streaming after dinner. So do a little bit tonight. So let's raid somebody. was a pretty good little jump, though. I'm happy with it. Billy Bob over there just stacking buckets.
Yep, probably.
Yeah, tell Billy Bob to fire up a stream. No, he don't want to do that yet. Billy Bob wants to play some Valheim. That's what Billy Bob wants to do. So, all right, let's see. Got to be a streamer. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid Limiko. Limiko
Okay.
is supposed to have hit his 50 followers, but we're not sure. So if you haven't, followed Limiko, when we get over there, make sure you follow him, help him get affiliate. That'd be cool. And then, yeah, probably be back in a little bit. I need to eat some supper. Y'all have been hanging out, followed. I appreciate it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and hit that raid, and I'll catch y'all later.
Appreciate it, Rash. I'll probably still be here when you get back.
Well, more than likely.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I plan on going for a while.
I'm done. Later, speed. Okay.
There's the raid.
Yeah,
Wow.
just a couple people coming to say hi.
A couple? I had 3 in here.
I don't know. I don't know. Who's Limiko?
That's like 8,
Yeah.
up to 18 people. You guys are gonna break my record for how many people I had in here. It was at 6.
What is that, like orgy records?
No, I think the most people I've had in my channel at one time has been 6. You know, because it keeps track of all that.
Okay, well, now you got more than that.
What's up, Speed? Yeah, better get used to seeing it now because it's going bye-bye tomorrow. Gotta go to town tomorrow.
There's face.
What's up, face?
Alright. My followers over. What? How many followers do I have? Okay, whatever. I did make the video Phanthos.
Yeah, I'll
To
check.
follow the getting the worker video. So and it is a lot cheaper. So
See how much is it to rent tier 5? You said. Did you do a breakdown of tier 5, or did you only do the one for tier 3?
what do you mean? Like how much it would cost and everything?
Yeah, 'cause I know you did that for tier 3, like all the pieces, the list of pieces.
Oh yeah, no, I only did tier 3. I haven't done tier 5 setup. Ask Face what it was for him to start renting that shit. He'd tell you.
Yeah, face.
He's always over there on PLC.
How much was it for you to start renting the tier 5 stuff? 130k, Billy Bob says 130k. Damn, I had enough.
If you do it in the winter.
Oh, yeah, that's the
I don't know about that. I think I was running like right about summertime. I was paying 120 for that plus the loan, another 50k on top of it for the loan. That was last season when I was doing the No Franks challenge.
Can't we
All
reach
right,
much
I'll be
further
right back.
in this hole? Man. I'm gonna do 3 mat swaps on top of the 3 I already did today. But if I do, I'm gonna try to do 3 back to back here. That should give me enough to jump to T5 before I go start my good squares over there. At least that's my thinking.
How many workers you need? 4 or 5
For me?
for the vehicle.
Oh, vehicles? I don't know, y'all know that? How many vehicle workers you need for auto refill? 6. Both Billy Bob and Face. Both said 6. Oh, Rasher,
Okay.
excuse me. I got a good groove going. I don't want to lose my groove I got going. Come on, big boy. Back that ass up. Next time I go to town, I gotta see if they got a Tonka toy skin for this thing.